So the last episode was a bit of a big deal, and if I were to tell you that I had £224 million to spend, you'll know what I decided to do. That's right, viewers, we will be moving to Hertha Berlin at the end of the season, but before that we still have the minor issue of the Europa League 2 with Frankfurt. And somehow we have made it to the quarter-finals, and we will be taking on fellow German side Bayer Leverkusen, who are without a doubt the hardest fixture we could have got. So the gods have not been kind. This is the second leg. We're already trailing 1-0 from the first. We'll focus on Frankfurt for the time being, and then we'll talk about Hertha Berlin after the game, okay? So since the last time we met, which was really far back, you'll notice that I lost to RB Leipzig 3-1. But Mike, in the last episode, you only lost 1-0. It didn't save, so I kept replaying it until I lost. And eventually I did lose against Leipzig. It's not changed anything. We're ninth in the Bundesliga, and I can quickly run you through how bad things were. We didn't win for a full month after that defeat. But then we kind of got back to winning ways and had a very good March, to be fair. We won nearly every game in the Bundesliga except our game against Hertha Berlin. Recently drew with Wolfsburg and just beat title-chasing Borussia Dortmund 3-0. We beat Lech Poznan in the Euro Cup knockout round. And like I said, now we are in the quarterfinal, but we are trailing from the first leg. Have we cleared everything up? Yeah? Okay, I think we have. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm probably talking to Editing Mike in the future. I can't use Editing Mike. There's a person that's already used that kind of character, and I can't use it. I call it post-production Mike. Smart. I like it. So let's get this game against Bayer Leverkusen out of the way first. This might well be the last time that you see some of these players on camera. In goal is Omelchenko, who I definitely will not be taking with me over to Hertha Berlin. Good as his rating is, he's actually very poor. He lets in a lot of goals he shouldn't do, and it's very disappointing. Armada's on the left because Roberto Esposito is not available for the game. Kovacic, Don make up the midfield too. Midfield? Crikey, that's a very low midfield. Defensive too. Then Pavez is on the right. Alvaro, Yao, and Ibe, as always, are in the middle. Then you've got Bataka on the left. Ndai on the right, and Sam, who's leading the line up front. He is by far our best goal scorer, and probably a player I may well take with me to Berlin. Just the prospect of having £224 million. Oh, it's going to be so good. So good. Anyway, focus on Frankfurt, Mike, not on Leipzig. It's not even the right team. Hertha Berlin. There you go. Oh, God. It's a nightmare already. Right, so they're lining up with a pretty decent team. The guy who got the all-important away goal was this chap up front, Ken Olmsik, which is a great name for a footballer. I'm sick. No, I'm sick. I'm sick. No, I'm sick. I'm going to say go on and finish straight from where we did against Dortmund. We were very good against them. Hopefully, we can keep this tight. Nick a 1-0 win. Then we can take to extra time. Who knows what might happen. It'd be really nice for me to get a European competition trophy under my belt before I go over to Hertha Berlin. If we do get through this, obviously we'll watch the rest of the tournament. There's nothing to celebrate in the league. We can't get anywhere. We're not going anywhere, so we're not going anywhere in this competition either. As Gregor Hesse heads in for his 15th goal of the season in the opening minute, which is just brilliant. I want to say I'm going to miss this Frankfurt team, but I really can't, because Omelchenko again probably should have saved that, because it's right at you. Gotta say, of all the signings that I've made, he is by far the most disappointing, which is really saying something, considering I splashed most money on him as well. Not brilliant on my part. My recruitment at Hertha Berlin is going to have to be a lot better with the amount of money that I've got there. Everyone's going to know that I got all that money as well, because I keep mentioning it. Did you know I have £224 million to spend? It's a bit like Christmas. I just kind of keep sitting here and thinking, I can't wait till the end of the season. I can't wait till the end of the season. Normally I get that when there's nothing to play for, which is, to be fair, exactly the same sensation that I've got at the moment with Frankfurt. But at the moment now, there's like a big golden chest waiting for me at the end. It's amazing. I love it. It literally is like Christmas. Oh God, Hesse on the ball again here. It's good to see that Pavez has just let him just whip it in, and Manor Salomon has made it 2, and we are definitely heading out of the Europa League 2. So let's just talk about Hertha Berlin for the next 10 minutes. Please, anything to avoid talking about this bloody team. It's brilliant defending. We just let Hesse, pick his man out. And there's only 3 guys that could have cleared that out from the front posts. And all of them just didn't bother. So, top notch. I don't know why Hertha Berlin want me. I have no idea why they want me, what they see in me. I wonder if they're bored and sat there right now thinking, what have we done? Like, what have we done? What are we doing? To be fair, we have had less of a budget here in Frankfurt, and probably if I had all the money available that I'd generated from all the transfers, we may well have done a little bit better than what we have done. But I was still working on a bit of a shoestring budget. It's not been brilliant. Just might as well tell the boys that I'm not happy. They know I'm not happy. I don't know how I've kept my job this long. Maybe it's because they know I'm going at the end of the season and they know we're not going to get relegated. I don't know, but somehow Frankfurt have stayed with me, and I've got no idea why. I honestly couldn't tell you why. We're going to have some comeback if we're going to do anything in the second half, but I can't see it happening as Kovacic picks up the ball. We've actually got some possession, which I never thought I would see. Alvaro hits the ball long into Sergio Yao, plays it on to Sam. Go on, Sam, finish it, mate. That is literally the definition of a turf cutter. It must have gone about 2 miles an hour. Albanese over a free kick, whips it in. Oh my god, Emolchenko's caught it. Stop! Newsflash. Genuinely, I'm so impressed that he actually caught it. I genuinely thought I'd never see the day. Ibe on the ball back to Pavez. Now we've got the run on him here. Go on, Pavez. He's got the pace. He plays in and die. Go on, mate. Good ball in. It's decent. Back here to Sergio Yao. That is actually a decent save by the goalkeeper, to be fair. I thought he'd hit it over the bar, but actually the keeper saved it. So fair play. It's been a hard year for me to sit here and watch a team that I've I've got no one to blame but myself. I've built this team. And sometimes we show glimpses of genius, like beating Dortmund 3-0. And then we have days like this where we're just so bad and we're 3-0 down to Leverkusen. And I have no idea what's going on, but just not good enough. Just not really good enough defensively. Not good enough going forward. Just nowhere. Just not good enough, I think, is probably that's just me as a manager. Just good, but not good enough. That sums me up, really, more than anything else. I genuinely don't think there's one player that I would take from this Frankfurt team, maybe apart from Sam. I bet you can already tell who I'm thinking of signing, though, for Hertha Berlin. And yes, Naldo is one, and of course, Igor Thompson is the other, and Medri. We're going to get the Derby good gang back together, not the crap Derby gang, which is what I've done with these guys. Again, look at the stats and everything. I think we're not too far off, but I mean, I don't know why I care really at this point or another. I'm not going to be here next year. I think the players know I'm not going to be here, and we're just kind of pottering along until the end of the season, really. They don't particularly like me. I don't particularly like them. It's not a good place to be in, and I feel for the board, but that's just literally the state we're in. This is the beauty of TYC. In no other series I've done have we had this, where I know I'm leaving, the players know I'm leaving, and everyone's just kind of going, oh, well, we'll just see it out then. In no other series would you get this. I love it. I also know other series would I be able to keep my job after such a humiliating defeat. I've got a funny feeling they're going to sack me now. 6 messages. No, I'm still not. What do I have to do to lose my job? I genuinely have no idea what I need to do to lose this job. But at the moment, who cares? We'll carry on going. And because I haven't talked about them enough, let's talk about Hertha Berlin. For the record, Hertha Berlin could actually still go down. So, just putting that out there, they're a full 12 points behind Frankfurt. So maybe it's not all as good as I think it's going to be. I just think they've got a very good team, but it's just underperforming. That's what I'm looking at. I'm hoping that they don't sell anyone between now and then. I just look at this team and I'm just so excited to get hold of some of these players and use them. I've got players like this guy, Stefan Schendel, who looks really good up front. I've got, obviously, Johask. I've got a guy, potentially, called Dennis Music. I mean, I'm hoping they don't sell him, because Tottenham are interested in him. I want Dennis Music. Music gets the best of me, but guess I guess the rest of me. A true Sophie Ellis-Bextor classic. And you better believe I'm going to use it if he's still there. I mean, there's just so much good stuff here. Literally, the oldest player in the team is 31. And that's Lewis Klatt. I'm just off. God, just let me at them. I want it. And to be fair, the next time you see me, I might as well be Hertha Berlin manager. But I'm not really 100% sure what we're going to do. We might just go to the end of the season I don't know what the date is that I actually take charge. So at the moment, next episode we're going to be playing it by ear. This may well be the last time that we see this Frankfurt team. So if any of you have actually grown any attachment to any of these players, you might as well say goodbye now, because I've not got any attachment to them. So it's genuinely the most surreal feeling right now, because I care, because I don't like losing, but at the same time I also kind of don't care, because they're not going to be my team next year, and this is going to be someone else's problem, which is never a bad thing. I don't know how to feel about it all, but I know that it's not been the best of stays. Of that I'll be 100% clear. But thank you so much for watching the episode. Do you think I've done the right thing? Oh my god. But thank you so much for watching the episode. Do you think I've done the right thing in joining Hertha Berlin? I think it's all going to be a big resounding yes, going from what the comments that I saw on yesterday's video, and also probably from the fact that, like I said, I've got £224 million to spend. The other question is, do we spend it all together and do it as a stream? I probably think not, because we've done a big stream recently with lots of transfers, and I still need to tick through the sale quite quickly, so I'll probably spend the summer doing it. We might reconvene before then, but if not, this is the last episode that we've seen with Frankfurt. It depends if there's anything more to play for, if there's anything exciting happening, but I doubt it. So it's been fun, Frankfurt, but ultimately I think we're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. Thanks so much for watching the episode, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And until I see you, probably when we are in Berlin, stay cool. I am